What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a sub 1.20 whip. Strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he today.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime and afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Really starting to pour.
One of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
From the stretch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Mercado is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Wood, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that, because he's a big part of this ball club.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That is fair. The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And now pitch on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains at 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, it looked like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
And it's fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move ahead to the top of the second now, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks, and Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On to begin the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 coming. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's running, and this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one, here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Carrasco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. This one's flared off to the right side. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Bottom of the second inning coming up. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, number 48.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Will Smith. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
No pitcher. That's a strike.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets pretty.
Make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
From the stretch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to hang a zero, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the... So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Jordan Luplow. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Perez is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Wood is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. Like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 balls and a strike now. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit hard to short. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers 2. So here's Cody Bellinger, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And it's fouled away. So far this season, Muncy hits a little over the 270 mark. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. 1-0 the count. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fouled off. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jimmy Nelson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Jordan Luplow. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Gavin Lux. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up. Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air out to center field. Mercado is right there, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Perez over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Indians 6 and the Dodgers 4. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 68. Ross.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 55, Roberto.
First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now
into the box now, Carlos Carrasco, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They still lead it 6-4. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. Next up is Max Muncy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Luplow has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 14.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here. Digging in once again, Oscar Mercado. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mercado.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 3 for 6. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Blake Trinan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jock Peterson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. To the plate now, Jordan Luplow on the ground near home. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Will Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short. Now in the box, Roberto Perez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was standing. Another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, 2 gone. Oscar Mercado will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. DeShields breaks from the bag. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Perez, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Dylan Floro.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So now Carlos Santana. Out in front of it, strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Bullet back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Reined in to second for one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball left side. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now an 8-6 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Luplow ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Oh, they get the tag on him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on. Brad Hand comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. The set and the pitch. Will Smith comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Cleveland Indians rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Carlos Carrasco earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brad Hand records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching.